many ways, it's like coming back home. We spent a lot of our formative years here. I did, and it's like, well, back home. Here it is. Well, so it goes back to this was our home, right? When all of us came here when we were 15, 16, 17 years old. We stayed till we were young adults, 20, 22 years old. A lot of our foundational thinking happened on campus. And putting this back out to others who share similar feelings but who may not have had the resources to do it brings a community together. And we have seen that, there are several thousand people now on that Facebook page. And it's all very positive, which is challenging in any community, but to see 6,000 or 7,000 people all have the same feelings, we share the same thoughts, it's good, and we liked it. I think we've pulled together people's thoughts, and you can see that by what people put on that page. So it's been very rewarding. The campus is unrecognizable. We came in from a gate in the back yesterday. I had no idea where we were. I was thinking we'll come in from the only gate we knew, which was the one on GT Road at the railway crossing. I was hoping to see the 3 bumps and many children ahead. We don't know where that sign has gone, but we came in from the back, and then the driver said, well, here's the health center. And oh my God, this is all the way in the back. And then we passed, then after the health center used to be the small girls' hostel. Well, that is gone. But at least when I saw the new girls' hostel, I got a little oriented as to where everything is. And many years back, everything was desolate. There were practically no trees. There was, it was just ground and there were buildings. And now there is more trees and you can hardly see the buildings. So it's very nice to see it's all green and lush and much cooler than elsewhere. It provides for a good learning and living environment. It's clean, it's dust-free, it's quiet, there are birds. It's all very positive. The most direct way is to contribute money. A lot of alumni have done very well, who have a lot of money. They are not going to need all of it. They don't need all of it. But if they give it, we assume that people at IITK know what the needs are and they can spend it as appropriate. That's the most direct way. Here's $5 million, go do what you want. The next way is that alumni have gone out and they have skills now which may not exist on campus, because this campus is basically a teaching school. The teachers, you don't expect teachers to know a lot of things which are in the commercial realm, professional stuff. So if those guys can come in and help bring in their talents, that can help a lot. For example, running a visitor's hostel is not something a professor should be doing. If there's somebody out there in the hospitality industry who can come in and say, okay, a VH needs to be like this, and come in, bring in the resources, bring it up to speed and say, okay, here you are, you have a professionally run VH. Or something similar, like a transport organization or a supply chain organization. Those are skills that a teaching school need not necessarily have. Those are skills that can be brought in. So somebody can come in, spend a year or two, set up the organization and get out. Those are skills that can be brought. Discovering passions is a very loaded question. Many of us who come straight from home or who came from home, we have no idea what our passions are. Okay. What I would say is explore. Go out and find out what really turns you on. Go out and try to find out what would you do if there was no resource issue. Which means if you didn't have to earn your living, what would you really do? What would you set your mind to which you could do 24 hours a day for days and weeks and months on end? Okay, which would get you really excited. It's a very easy answer to a very difficult problem, because it's not easy to do this. But there are people who find out what their niche is and what their passion is. Many of them find it out early, many find it out much later in life. But if you can do that, what would you do So go out and explore. It is not a question of I'll get more salary here, so let me do that. So and so is giving me a bigger joining bonus, let me do that. That will work for a day or two. That will not keep you awake at night. Kal ye karenge, parso wo karenge. That is what you really want. And get you really excited. So a lot of the stuff I do today for this bit of that India or for Spark, I stay up hours and hours and late nights just doing that. And no one's paying me, no one's patting me on the back, but it's fun. I enjoy it, my friend Asim enjoys it, we do it. There's no one rewarding us for it. I mean, we've got recognized, but we never look for recognition. So that is what you really want to do. And it's easy for me to say it. It's much harder for someone to actually find that and do it. It's not easy.